All right, let's talk about something powerful today. What if you could actually design your wealth? Just like an architect designs a building. We're going to get into the blueprint for exactly that.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. It's a pretty wild question, right? What if every single thing on your calendar, every meeting, every task, every little block of time was actually a deliberate line you were drawing on the blueprint for your financial future? That's the huge idea we're diving into today.
So let's start with that blueprint. See, this isn't just about managing your time in the old-fashioned sense. No, we're talking about designing a future. You are the lead architect here. You've got the vision, and you're the one designing your success, right from the ground up.
And this right here, this is a massive mindset shift. I mean, most people look at the clock and see a boss, right? Something that's just bossing them around all day. But an architect, they see time completely differently. For them, it's a raw material. It's like steel or glass, just waiting to be shaped with real intention to build something valuable.
Okay, so before you can build any great structure, what do you need? A rock-solid foundation. You can't build a skyscraper on sand, right? It just won't work. Well, in our case, that foundation isn't made of concrete. It's your mindset. And honestly, this is where the real work truly begins.
This quote just nails it. Discipline, it isn't about restriction or punishment. Not at all. It's the solid ground that actually lets you build something big, something ambitious, something that's going to last.
So that foundation, it rests on three key pillars. First up, radical focus. This means figuring out the one thing that truly matters and just getting rid of the rest. Then there's unwavering discipline. That's about showing up and laying one brick every single day, no excuses. And finally, clear intention. You've got to know why you're building this whole thing in the first place. Because without these three, any structure you build is eventually going to fall apart.
Okay, so how do we actually pour this foundation? It's really just three simple steps. First, you set one single high-impact goal. That's your North Star. Second, you choose a system, not just some shiny new tool or app. It could be something as simple as doing a weekly review every Sunday and then planning out each day. And last, you have to commit to that daily planning. Make it a non-negotiable ritual. That's the bridge from just thinking about it to actually doing it.
All right, we've got the mindset locked in. Now we need the right tools for the job. And for an architect of wealth, we're not talking about hammers and saws. Your tools are the habits of smart work that actually bring that blueprint to life. So let's look at these everyday things through a whole new lens. Your calendar? That's not just for appointments anymore. It's your structural plan, the master plan for the whole project. Your checklist? That's your daily supply of materials. Your laptop becomes the construction site where the work gets done. And the clock? That's just your project timeline, keeping everything on schedule.
And this brings us to an incredibly powerful technique, time blocking. I mean, think about it like this. It's you, the architect, literally drawing out the blueprint for your day. You stop hoping you'll find time for the important stuff, and you start manufacturing that time. And it's so crazy effective because it kills the mental cost of context switching. That brain drain you feel every time you jump from one task to another. With time blocking, you're building walls around your focus.
Okay, foundation's laid, tools are chosen. Now, let's talk about the payoff, the good stuff. How does being this meticulous architect of your time actually, translate into building real, tangible wealth?
Well, the difference is it's night and day. Seriously. On one side, you've got the unplanned, reactive day. You're getting pulled in a million directions, constantly putting out fires, and you get to the end of the day feeling exhausted with almost nothing to show for it. Then on the other side, you have the architected day. It's proactive. It's defined by these deep focus blocks, and it delivers high-value outcomes that actually compound over time. I mean, it's pretty obvious which one of these is going to build wealth, right?
And here's the core idea in action. It's simple, really. The more hours you can shift from that scattered, unfocused work into deep, focused work, the higher your income potential goes. It is a direct, powerful correlation. The big takeaway here is this: the quality of your focus literally dictates the trajectory of your wealth.
And hey, the numbers totally back this up. Research shows that just working in these uninterrupted blocks can boost your productivity, your valuable output, by as much as 300%. Think about that. This isn't about working harder. It's about creating exponentially more value. And at the end of the day, that value is what gets rewarded. So let's bring this all home. This whole thing, it isn't just about having a more productive day or a better quarter. Not at all. This is about consciously, deliberately building your financial masterpiece.
It's about building the life you actually want to live.
And you have to remember this. You hold all the key roles here. You're the designer, the engineer, and the builder. You draw the plans, you make sure the structure is sound, and you're the one laying the bricks. Every single day is a new chance to add to your masterpiece, a chance to build with real purpose and precision.
So, the blueprint is in your hands, your tools are ready to go. The only question left is, what are you going to build first?